Hi there, it's Chuck. I'm here to show you how to use how to get songs from our song learning site, your part recordings or our performance piece recordings from our resources site into your iPhone or your iPod. Apple makes this difficult to do directly into your phone, and they do that because they want to make more money. So the only way to do this is to connect your phone directly to your computer and then manage it to the iTunes program on your computer. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do here. Alright, so we're going to start at the resources site. So here I am on my Bel Canto resources site. I'm going to go to part recordings here, and I'm going to choose tenor. That's my part. And I put a link right at the top of the list of part recordings that has all of them compressed in one file. Download the compressed file for iTunes. So I'm going to click on this, and it will go begin to download. You can see it down here downloading in the bottom left hand corner of my browser window, and as soon as it's complete, then I'm done using the website. So there we go. It looks like it's finished up, so I can minimize my web browser. And now I'm going to go to the downloads folder on my computer, and it depends on how your computer is set. It may have gone to the downloads folder like mine, or it may have gone to the desktop if you have it set that way. Try and figure out where it's going to go when you download things so you can then find it. Alright, so here we go. I found it in my downloads folder. It's called Tenor Parts Fall 2018.zip. That's a compressed file of all of the parts. So to open this, I'm going to double click on the file, and it's going to create a folder with the exact same name right next to it with all of the parts right there. Beautiful. Now I'm going to open up my iTunes window on my computer, and now I need to get that Finder to show back up. So here we go. So here is my iTunes window. I'm going to drag this Finder window down to the right here. Notice in iTunes here that I've selected in the upper left hand corner music. From this drop down menu I'm choosing music, and I've got songs selected here too. Alright, now I can go over to that folder of all those recordings in my downloads folder there, the tenor parts folder. I'm going to drag this entire folder and drop it directly on top of my iTunes window. Notice the plus sign. It means it's going to add it to it. Alright, and there you go. You see it copying right at the top there. It's just copied all of those pieces right into my iTunes library. So now I am good to go. Now I just have to get them from the library on the computer into the library on the phone. Okay, now at this point what I need to do is plug my phone into my computer using the USB cable that came with it, or one like it. Just plug it directly into the USB port on your computer, and then into the charging port probably on your iPhone, and it will recognize it. In the upper left hand corner of your iTunes window you can see the little phone icon right here, and that means that it's recognized it. So if I click on that phone icon to see what's on there, and then I have the ability to choose what goes on there from this window here. To see what's on there already, I can look down here at the bottom on the On My Device menu, and here are the settings for choosing what to put on it. Now I'm going to click on Music because that's music we're putting on. Now if you haven't put anything on your phone this way before, then the best way, and you don't have many songs, the best way to do this is just to click this first button right here to sync your entire music library, and that way whatever you have in here will get swept up and put on your phone. That works great if you only have a few things. I can't do it that way because I got a ton of stuff. So what I'm going to choose is to choose selected playlists, artists, albums, and genres. So I'm going to click this button here too. Make sure this box up here to sync your music is also checked. That's step one actually. Make sure that box is checked, and then either your entire music library or selected playlists like I have. Alright, now I'm going to go down here to albums. Now the albums are all tagged the same way. It's going to start with Ted Von Poli, and then it's going to say your part name and fall 2018. So under albums I'm going to find Ted Von Poli. I'm going to scroll all the way through this big long list here of different albums, and I'm going to get eventually down to, there we go, Ted Von Poli right there, and here we go, Tenor Parts Fall 2018. and I'm simply going to check the box. Okay, I've got it checked, and all I need to do is apply that change by going to the bottom and clicking on apply. And up here at the top you can see while it syncs those songs onto my phone. They're going right in there, and there it is, all done. That's all there is to it. Now you can add our performance pieces to your iPhone the same way. You can add the recordings I put up there for you of our performances to your phone in the same way, or your iPod. The iPod interfaces with iTunes exactly the same way that the phone does. Alright, I hope that, now I'm just going to make sure also at this point that I'm going to eject the phone from my computer. I'm not just going to unplug it. I need to go up here to the left where it says my phone, and there's an eject button right here. I need to click on that before I unplug the phone. Once I have done that, I can now unplug the phone, and on the music program on your phone, under the albums, under Ted Von Poli, Your Part, and Fall 2018, you will find all those practice recordings that you can just simply flip through and listen to. If you have any questions about this, send me an email. I'll be happy to try and help you out, or ask me at rehearsal. Thanks very much.